Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. So we're cracking on finally with our valued viewer requested questions, new from the Slow Mobius Studios. Hey Cap, could you do a vid breaking down the scene from Blue Thunder, where Roy Scheider, he says Schneider, RC, have you read that? He says Schneider. RC says Scheider, I say Schneider. Avoids an AIM-9 in a helicopter by using the reflection of the sun on a nearby building to fool the heat seeker. The great thing about this is we go and watch one of my old... this is the first time I've seen this, but yeah, this brings back memories from... Anyone remember when this film was? Must have been 80s, late 80s?
Yeah, 80, I think.
80, yeah, so this is a Gazelle variant, obviously, with a kind of sexy Transformer 80s kind of front strapped on and a massive kind of fake gun. It's beautiful, like fake engines, that lovely marine blue, kind of fake trestling along here, fake all sorts of stuff, and I have very fond memories of
1983.
I could have... Actually, that's quite early, I'll say. I really thought it would have been later than that. Got Schneider in here, helmet mount display, honest. Two F-16s, which must have been the 83 as A variants, isn't it? Might not even be Charlie's. So this is about the time of... what's that stupid film we keep looking at? Iron Thunder? Iron Dome? Iron Eagle. Iron Eagle.
That was a little later. That was around 87.
Why does he always wear a cardigan? All of his films, he loves a good cardigan. SWAT here, RC. SWAT here. Get out of the way. That's an F-16 pilot. Oh, let's have a quick look at that. Is that an F-16A thing? Well, that's not the real HUD reticle. I mean, for a start, look how small it is.
You know what that looks like?
Gun sight from like
a F5.
It's a gun sight. Well done, RC. Well done, RC. That's an F5 gun sight. So that's not a HUD. This aeroplane, even the A version, had a HUD. This is a gun sight, and it's a gun sight from an F5, just like that. And this thing is fake superimposed on top of it. This kind of graphic. Well, you know what I mean. It's not the real F5. So, well done. Isn't it funny that we've watched these as boys? Me as a boy, you were pretty much old by then, weren't you, Arthur? You're pretty much 50 by then. And now we're looking back, and now we know all the fine details, like where that bit comes from, where that bit comes from. Don't you find that funny? I find that strange and ironic.
Yeah, I was 50 in 83.
Look at this. Look at the buttons. It's literally an old kind of 186 computer keyboard, or 086, or even pre-086 keyboard buttons with like things written on them. And this kind of Predator-esque, pre-Predator, because 1983, isn't it? Pre-Predator kind of IR signature, which is pretty cool. Obviously completely fake. The F5 didn't have this, the F-16A didn't have this. It didn't need it, there's no reason to have it, but Hollywood-esque. Also, sorry, but it's also got the hot part as a helicopter as the cabin, whereas the engine should be the hottest. So Roy Schneider is for some reason like 800 degrees Celsius. Just saying. And let's have a look.
You're going to get a lot of comments about that.
Why?
Name.
Why? He's my hero too, RC.
Saying it wrong.
Well, what are we in here? That is in a car. That's the door of a car. So not an F-16, but a car. Why couldn't they just put it in F-16 cockpit? You know, they didn't have health and safety back then. Just can I borrow F-16 to fill Blue Thunder? Okay. Anyway, a stick that, to be fair, is on the right side, the same as the F-16, and kind of mounted roughly where an F-16. We've got stores. We've got camera automatic. Anyway, that's not an F-16 stick, not even an F-16A stick, is it? What is that, RC? Do you know?
No idea.
We don't know.
It's a Hollywood stick.
It's a car with a Hollywood stick in. Don't know why I'm rewinding that. That all looks pretty good. Even looks ready to be realistic. I mean, the rocket motor is a pathetic rocket motor. In real life, the rocket motor of this missile is just pure death. So it's like a mini thing. But it looks good otherwise. Continue. Look how much room there is in the cockpit of the Blue Thunder. You know what? Roy Schneider said when he got in the Gazelle, he said, you know what, guys? Hey, we're going to need a bigger boat. He said, it's too cramped in here. Can I please have a massive 80s, huge, faceted house-sized cockpit? So I've got like 5 feet above my head so I can look around and look handsome. And they said, sure, Roy. How about this, Roy? He's going by building and it's tracking him. Tracking. Look, that's the reflection of the sun, RC, and the missile's gone for the reflection of the sun. Okay. So now remember, this is not a light tracker. This does not track the wavelength of light. This tracks the wavelength of IR. In other words, heat energy. And my complaint was, just because that's bright doesn't necessarily mean it's hot. RC thinks the other way around. We're having a bit of an argument about this earlier. Personally, just because it's reflective, I think it would only be hot if that there was reflected into a, let me get this, concave mirror and was focused on one point. I'm not finished, RC. Like in The Man with the Golden Gun, he had a concave reflective mirror and he directed it into like a kind of silly fake laser. Like this, I don't reckon there's actually much IR energy there. Your pushback.
Do you ever walk barefoot on a sidewalk during a sunny day?
No. Who the hell does that, RC? Goddamn liberals. Jesus Christ. Obviously not.
Well, let me tell you, when you walk on a sidewalk on a sunny day, it's hot because the sun is shining on it.
Because the sun's shining on it.
So any surface that can absorb heat that the sun shines on will heat
it's reflecting, RC. That's why we can see it. It's reflecting the heat energy. The asphalt
it still will it reflects heat, so it still will give off heat.
Right, so we've got a difference in ideas here. RC think that's reflecting off heat. I think it's maybe reflecting a bit of heat, but it's so low, it's not going to be much above background. Let me know your thought.
That might be the case.
Okay, well, we've got to stick under our 10 minutes, RC, so let's just let it go for now and accept. And don't just follow RC because you want to go against Cap. Use your minds and think. Let's go. And it blew up, and the detonator went off, and blah, 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 blah. Tiny little thing here that should have... No, actually, it's probably right. I was going to say it should technically... I've been reading about fuses of these missiles. Technically, they blow up before they get to the thing, and that kind of blew up as it went into the thing. So, tiny thing, but... whatever. It looked good. Look at that. They've had to literally blow it real... If you tell me that's a model, RC, I'm going to kick off.
That's a model.
Look
you think
that.
they're going to blow up a real building?
Maybe it was derelict. Derelict. Lick derelict my balls, RC. Let's go back. How can that be a model? Look how good it looks. Who can make a model that good and blow up a model that good? Oh, now Iron Wolf's woken up. Are you happy?
Well,
Jesus.
you can superimpose, but there's some modeling going on there.
Jesus, look at this whiplash from this lady. Oh, Jesus, look at that. That can't be a real person. I told you, back in these days, you don't have health and safety. You just got a chick. You say, hey, you want to make $50, doll? And she'll go, yeah. Sit in this Mini Cooper thing. And look, she's now got cervical injuries for life if she's not dead.
That is quite the whiplash.
It's the beauty of the 1980s. You could just film that shit. Try and film that nowadays. It's all got to be CG. For good reason, because she's now dead. Okay? Anyway, so I digress. Well, we've got a disagreement on the physics about this, all right? But the idea is, in the movie land, that obviously the shining of the sun attracts the missile seek heat. Can we do that in DCS, is obviously the next question. No, obviously, because buildings do not reflect light in DCS. So can we change it up a little bit? And can we hide Blue Thunder against the sun, and the sun attract the missile? Who knows? Okay, valued viewers, welcome back. We are in the UAE, or wherever the hell we are.
Third one.
First one, RC. I said, why are you being so obtuse today? I'm in F-16C, which is near enough to what we've got, with the equivalent missiles of the time. That up there is called Sol. Sol burns at the exterior about 5,000 Celsius. So we're going to see if Sol can hide Super RC. I really don't know what to expect, so stand by. Okay, welcome back, valued viewers. I'm one of the generic bad henchmen, and I see, oh my god, Blue Thunder is near Burj Khalifa, or whatever it's called. I'm going to go line up for a shot. I hope the sun doesn't get in the way. Stand by. Right, you go and get yourself up there. And don't do anything weird, RC. That's your one order today. Nothing weird.
I will try not to do anything weird.
Now, I'm a generic henchman, which means I've got a nice big turning circle. That is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, RC. Right, okay. And parent fire. And... fire! It worked! It went for the sun! It went for the sun! Did you see that? It literally worked.
I'm trying to concentrate on
first try. Okay, let's make sure it wasn't a fluke, RC, and going around again. It went right for the sun. It was locked onto you. It had the diamond on
yeah,
you.
I see it now.
It had the diamond on you. So it definitely knew you were there.
Yeah.
And it fired and it went, oh, hang on. I'm going to go for the massive ball of fusion. Right, stay there, Aussie. Nothing weird, please. I can see you doing weird shit.
I'm just trying to stabilize here.
I want to make it as hard as possible, so I want it to think that I'm firing at you. Okay, it's got you locked up. Diamond on you for fire. This was going to hit you. No, it went for the tower again. It went for the sun again. And even though the diamond was on you.
Right.
I can't.
Underneath
Yeah, it did. I can't get much better than that if I'm honest, RC. Right. Not much else to say. Anything else you can think of, RC?
Nope.
Oh, I hope you enjoyed that and see you later.